Self-confidence transcends mere feeling. It is a special skill, a profound outlook on life. The level of our self-confidence largely determines what we can achieve. Not believing in our abilities can slowly erode our hopes and dreams. We often limit our potential through fear and doubt, while within us lurks the ability to accomplish amazing things. In this video, we strive to find ways to become the best version of ourselves. We sincerely thank you for watching this video and express our appreciation. You are on your way to improving your life through Stoicism. If this is your first time visiting our channel, don't forget to like and subscribe. We encourage you to look inside yourself and find faith in your own strength. Believe that you are capable of great things and open yourself up to new possibilities. Allow yourself to reach your potential and strive for self-improvement. Believe in yourself and your abilities, and you can achieve amazing results. We invite you on the path of personal growth and development, and we are glad that you take this step with us. Believe in yourself, and you will find that life opens up new horizons for you. Self-confidence is more than just a feeling. It is the result of realizing and accepting ourselves as we are. Stoic philosophy states that self-confidence comes from realizing and accepting our positive and negative aspects, and using them to our advantage. This ancient advice reminds us that true confidence is within us, not dependent on others liking us or receiving praise. Epictetus, or the famous Stoic philosopher, said that we should not worry about things beyond our control. Instead, we should work on the things we can change, such as our attitudes, thoughts, and actions. This way of thinking helps us cope better with the challenges of life and makes us stronger. Being honest is another important aspect of self-confidence. It is important to be honest about who we are, our beliefs, and what we truly desire. When we live by our own rules, rather than those imposed on us by others, we create a strong sense of inner peace and stability, which is the key to true self-confidence. Self-reflection and self-evaluation also play an important role in developing self-confidence. By examining ourselves, we can see what we need to work on and take pride in what we have already done well. Resilience in difficult moments and the ability to overcome failure are also important parts of self-confidence. Stoicism teaches us to see challenges as opportunities for learning and growth. Accepting failure and learning from it, rather than fearing it, makes us stronger and more prepared for future challenges. Finally, self-confidence grows through action. Mere reflection is not enough. We need to put ideas into practice. By gradually facing what scares us, making bold decisions, and living according to our beliefs, we build real and lasting self-confidence. Thus, self-confidence is a process that requires awareness, acceptance, resilience, and action. It grows when we genuinely look inside ourselves, utilize our strengths, accept our weaknesses, and strive for personal growth. By developing self-confidence, we become capable of overcoming obstacles and achieving great things in life. Understanding yourself is the first step to gaining confidence. To achieve this, it is necessary to explore what it really means to be self-aware. Stoic introspection is not simply about analyzing oneself. It is about discovering the true nature of one's self. Epictetus, the famous Stoic thinker, advises us to scrutinize ourselves, to discover our true motives and fears. True self-confidence is born out of this deep and honest understanding of ourselves. Knowing yourself well is more important than simply recognizing your strengths and weaknesses. You need to understand how they relate to your beliefs. This is a key idea of Stoicism. True self-confidence comes from the congruence between your actions and your true values. How can we apply this to our daily lives? Start by paying attention to your initial reaction in difficult situations. Ask yourself if I am reacting impulsively or acting in accordance with what I truly believe. Self-confidence grows when you make informed decisions based on your true self, not fear or a desire to impress others. Think before you react. Ask yourself the question, is this really me and what I believe? Every time you make a conscious choice, you not only build your confidence, but you stay true to yourself. Remember, self-confidence begins with a simple but reliable step: understanding yourself. Another important part of self-reflection is understanding the power of your thoughts and beliefs, how you interpret what's going on, how you talk to yourself, what you think about yourself and your abilities, greatly affects your confidence. If you begin to maintain a positive internal dialogue and question your insecurities, you can begin to change. Being self-aware also means recognizing and appreciating your emotions. Your emotions can reveal what is really important to you and what scares you. If you listen to your feelings and understand why they arise, you can learn a lot about your motivations and true desires. Ultimately, understanding yourself leads to you becoming genuine, sticking to your values, and always being yourself. When you get to know yourself better, you not only understand yourself better, but you interact better with others and see the world differently. Each step in this process helps you become a better version of yourself. It's about realizing that some things are beyond our control. It makes us focus on what we are good at and what we can do. This mindset makes us feel more in control and independent, showing us that while we can't control everything in life, we can always choose how to react to events. This may mean letting go of anger or worry about the past and future, realizing that we can't change the past or predict the future, but we can improve our lives now based on what we do today. Also, treating yourself kindly, especially when things go wrong, is key to gaining confidence. Knowing that everyone makes mistakes and that's how we learn helps you think clearly and move forward. Accepting things allows you to live more honestly when you stop trying to control what is out of your control. You have more energy to live according to your values and follow what you think is important. This makes your life more fulfilling and full, and your self-confidence naturally grows through honesty and clarity of purpose. Concentration and proper focus is another aspect that contributes to confidence. Stoic thinking teaches us that the quality of our lives depends largely on where we focus our attention. We must choose wisely what is worth putting our energy into and what is not. As Marcus Aurelius said, our lives are shaped by our thoughts, and paying attention to what really matters requires regular practice and self-control. In a world full of distractions, it is really hard to maintain focus, to prevent yourself from getting distracted. The first step is to identify what exactly is grabbing your attention. It could be social media, excessive worrying, or trying to please everyone. Once you identify these factors, you can take specific steps to reduce their influence. This could include setting times when you don't use technology, learning to say no to things that don't align with your beliefs, or improving your concentration by doing specific exercises. Meditation is a great way to train your mind to focus on the present moment. It helps you become aware of distracting thoughts and come back to the task at hand. Another helpful approach is to identify what is really important to you each day by asking yourself, what is the most important thing I need to complete today? Focusing makes your actions more purposeful and builds confidence. It's important to remember that focus is not just a skill, Weimar. It's a way of life. When you pay attention to what's really important and ignore everything else, you not only achieve greater results, but also gain inner harmony, which is an important factor for confidence. This is how the Stoics understood the importance of focus and applied it to their lives. Another important aspect that contributes to self-confidence is the ability to turn challenges into opportunities for personal growth and improvement. As Seneca said, it is not what happens to you, but how you deal with it that shows who you are. Stoicism emphasizes learning from mistakes. Every problem or difficult situation can be a hidden lesson. Instead of despairing in difficult times, it's worth thinking about what it can teach. This mindset allows you to transform every mistake and obstacle into a step towards improvement and growth, helping you become stronger in difficult moments. Being resilient essentially means practicing Stoicism, not running away or fearing difficulties, but embracing them face to face. Every time we overcome a problem or face a fear, we become stronger and more confident. It is important to realize that being resilient is not just about getting through difficult times, but learning how to make the most of them. It may be accomplishing a task we have been putting off or dealing with a serious problem, such as overcoming a loss. In every situation, we must think and act like Stoics. What matters is not what happens in our lives, but how we deal with it. So when difficult times come, we should face them with confidence, realizing that every difficult situation is an opportunity to improve and strengthen ourselves. This is what Stoicism is all about, transforming difficult times into a source of strength and challenges into a path to follow. As we remain strong and unyielding, we will notice our self-confidence grow like never before. Being resilient also means accepting things as they are, and realizing that life will not always be easy or fair. However, it is important to realize that we have the ability to go through difficult times and come out of them stronger and wiser. Every lesson learned from overcoming challenges helps us become the best version of ourselves and builds our confidence. Gratitude is another great way to develop resilience. When we focus on what we already have, rather than what we lack, we are able to stay positive even in difficult times. Gratitude helps us look at challenges from a different perspective, as opportunities to learn and grow. We begin to appreciate what we have and realize that not everything in life is about hardship. Strength is made stronger by helping others and belonging to a community. We are surrounded by people who support and understand us. These connections not only make us feel better, but also remind us that we are not alone in our difficulties. We can reach out for help and support, and this builds our confidence. It's also important to develop humility on the journey to increased self-confidence. When we strive to be confident, it's easy to fall into the trap of arrogance. But true confidence doesn't have to be arrogant. Humility, one of the most important qualities in Stoic philosophy, is one of the best qualities we can possess. As Epictetus said, if we think we know everything, we cannot learn anything new. Humility allows us to be open to learning and improving as in truly connecting with others. The choice between humility and arrogance is not a choice between weakness and strength. It is about recognizing one's own limits and appreciating the knowledge and worth of others. A humble person realizes that no matter how much they know or how experienced they are, there is always something new to learn, always room for improvement. Thus, developing gratitude and humility helps us remain resilient and confident. We learn to see the possibilities in difficulties, appreciate the support of community, and realize that there is always something new we can learn. These qualities help us become more harmonious and confident as we interact with the world around us. Epictetus taught us that being humble does not mean putting ourselves below others, but rather seeing ourselves clearly and realizing our worth, realizing that we are not the most important people in the world. Cultivating humility can be challenging, especially in a world where people are often more concerned with their appearance than their inner selves. However, it is worth striving to listen more, speak less, respect the opinions of others, and recognize that we don't always have to be right. When we are successful, it is important to give credit and recognize the contributions of others. Every person we meet has knowledge and experience that we don't have. By cultivating humility, we build our confidence and become more open and flexible, and interestingly, people begin to respect and admire us more. Humility not only makes us better people, but it also improves our relationships with others. So it's worth working on, developing humility, as it's a Stoic path to real and deep confidence. Developing humility makes us better people and contributes to a more caring, respectful, and connected world. When we recognize that we are not the center of the universe and know how to appreciate others, we become more humble and collaborative. This helps us to develop deep and meaningful relationships with others, as well as bring positive change to society. In this way, humility is an important part of the path to self-confidence. It helps us see our worth, learn from others, and improve our relationships. Developing humility requires constant effort, but it benefits us and those around us. By being humble, we become better versions of ourselves and contribute to a more harmonious and understanding world. Living in accordance with your personal beliefs is the foundation of real and lasting self-confidence. It is not enough just to know what you believe. You need to put your beliefs into practice every day. This means being honest and truthful to yourself, which the Stoics considered extremely important. Epictetus once said that saying you are doing the right thing is not enough. One must actually do it. Personal values play an important role in our lives. They are the compass that helps us make decisions, act, and shape our destiny. Think about what values are most important to you, such as honesty, loyalty, courage, or kindness. Identify your core values and make a commitment to live by them. Honest living means that everything we do and say is consistent with our beliefs and values. This can be difficult, especially when other people try to get us to deviate from our beliefs. However, every time we choose to be true to ourselves instead of taking the easy path, we feel better about ourselves. We prove to ourselves that our beliefs are real and important to our lives. To make our actions align with what we believe, we can start by taking small steps in our daily lives. If it is important to us to be honest, we can always tell the truth, even if it is sometimes difficult. If it is important for us to be kind, we can try to help others and show kindness, even if no one sees it. Doing these small acts of kindness on a regular basis will help us become the people we want to be. It is important to remember that following your values is an ongoing process, not an end goal. We may make mistakes along the way, but the important thing is to recognize them and grow from them. Learning from our mistakes and striving to continually evolve helps us become more confident and solid in our beliefs. When we establish our values and stick to them, we not only become more confident in ourselves, but we also become an example to others. Our adherence to our values is the key to a happy, directed, and confident life. Our unwavering adherence to our beliefs can inspire others and encourage them to reflect on their own values. Thus, knowing and living in accordance with one's personal beliefs is an integral part of true self-confidence. When we strive to be true to ourselves, we gain a deep understanding of ourselves and our values, which helps us make informed decisions and act in accordance with our true nature. Embracing continuous learning and curiosity play an important role in increasing self-confidence. When we expand our knowledge and skills, our confidence grows. A Stoic approach to learning goes beyond academic achievement. It is based on curiosity about the world and ourselves. Epictetus emphasized the importance of education, saying that only educated people are free. Therefore, it is important to commit to learning something new every day. It can be a fact, a skill, or a point of view. Continuous learning makes our minds active and flexible and helps us adapt to new situations more easily. Curiosity also means being open to different points of view. Interacting with people who have different experiences and beliefs broadens our understandings and teaches us empathy and respect for diversity. It is important to remember that learning is a lifelong journey. There is always something new to learn, and every bit of knowledge we gain adds to our confidence and wisdom. Constant learning helps us develop and grow as individuals. Building self-confidence through Stoicism involves practicing resilience, humility, living in accordance with personal beliefs, and constant learning and curiosity. These principles guide us toward a fuller, more resilient and confident life, in which challenges become opportunities and every moment a chance for growth and improvement. In conclusion, defining and exploring one's personal values are important aspects for true and strong self-confidence. They guide us and give meaning to our lives. By acting in accordance with our values, we improve ourselves and positively influence those around us. Devotion to our values leads to a satisfying and meaningful life full of confidence. If this post has been helpful to you, I would love to hear what you think. Which principle do you think is the most important for increasing self-confidence?